So one of the drills that we do at my school, and something that I kind of make sure my guys do properly, is going backward after an offensive maneuver. All right, so it's very important to have good footwork, because if you don't, you waste a lot of energy and your mind overreact. All right, just like last week's video about not overloading your mind. So after you get in on your opponent, especially jab cross, uppercut motion, or elbow motion, you got to move away. Okay, now there's basically several ways to do it. You can move straight backwards. Okay, the problem with that, if you watch UFC, within 1 or 2 seconds, your opponent does what? Chase you, push you against the wall or the cage, right? So I do my thing, we both are standing there, and then I decide to move backward because I'm getting clipped. So I move backwards. And the other guy is going to run forward. He's always going to get me. I might get that lucky punch as he's running in and get him, but I can't rely on that. So I run backward within 3-4 steps. I hit the cage, and if he's a wrestler or whatever, he gets me pinned against the cage. Not good for me. Okay? So we want to move away backward efficiently. So I want you guys to think of the letter L or the zipper. All right? So here's my stance. If I am with my right leg behind, I should move 1 step back, and then I should take 1 step sideways and start moving and start changing so that he's running by me and ready to clip him. All right, one more time. I'm with my right leg back, I step 1 back. It's very natural to step back, so we're going to take that natural inclination. Once from there, we're going to start turning. Okay, so it looks like this, like a zipper. See that little curve when you open up the zipper? Now on the lead side, it's a little bit harder if I want to go this way. So we're going to give our mind and our body a break by going 2 steps back. 1, 2, all right? And there's 2 ways to do it. We can side step, step again, or we can go 1, 2, step, step. All right, there's 2 ways to do that. So one more time, off this side, off my right side, my left side, left foot in front. 1, 2, side step, but for a split second my body's still exposed, and then turn. All right? Or 1, 2, okay, big step. For a second, the side of my face is exposed, but my body's okay, and turn again. So I turn this way. All right, so one more time. 1, 2, step, step. Or 1, 2, step, step. All right, now notice, when I go off on my left side, or my lead side, backwards, the movement happens to be wider, the stance happens to be wider, because you're not efficiently, your body's not made efficiently to go to that lead side backwards. Your body is very efficient going to this side because you have a step and pull mechanism. All right? So the rule of thumb is when you go backward on your right, on the backward side of that backward leg, at the most 1 step. 1 and start turning. If you can do it off the first maneuver, that's great. But in a real fight, your brain's not going to pull that off. You're not. You can train it like, whoop, I'm going to move out. On the day of the fight, you're not going to think about that. Your natural inclination is to go, oh, clap, backwards, and then start turning. Okay? Now, off my left side, I'm going to give my brain 2 steps to say, shit, I just got hit, I'm going to back away, and then I got to get out. I can't keep on going backwards, because if I go backwards, he's going to chase me down, and he's going to out-chase me. Okay? So I'll go 1, 2, and now I have to start turning out. Okay, one way is this way, big step. The other way is just big step and turn a little bit this way so you're facing him. Okay, so I like you guys to think of in terms of a zipper. So when a zipper unzip, it looks like a letter Y, but the letter Y is curved. You guys understand? Very important footwork. If you watch Anderson Silva, GSP, and all these guys, if they don't want to get taken down, but they want to still maintain the striking range, they back away and then they stick up their hand. And then they use their hand to feel the minute the opponent's somewhere around this range, that's when they step back into nail, that's when they step back into knees, or step back into a roundhouse kick. All right, so watch for that footwork, develop it, put it in your game. All right, try not to move more than 3 steps backwards. If you're moving 3 steps backward, that's too much. Okay? So he's gonna go 1, 2, he's gonna throw elbow, elbow, and what we're doing is we're gonna form a little wedge, and for training, I'm gonna point to one of his shoulder. All right, and I'm gonna run at that shoulder, and he's forced to move that way. So it's imaginary punching one way or the other. Go ahead. All right, so one more time. 1, 2, elbow, elbow. Okay, I'm gonna point to this shoulder. There you go, like that. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm gonna take my wedge, and I'm gonna point. Okay. 2 more times. Ready? All right. Again. All right. Once he gets it, what he can do is throw across off my blind side. Okay. So here's how it works. 1, 2, 3, 4. He moves, and I'm gonna put up my glove and pop. All right, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I'm gonna go this way. Okay. Boom. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4. Boom. All right. Now, if you want, you can switch it up for a second. Now this becomes the rear side, or this you can step back in. You know, you make it work for yourself. But really important to kind of learn to move like a zipper, down the path of a zipper path. All right, don't get in the habit of moving backward. Moving backwards is a natural inclination, very easy, and your opponent can take advantage of that. Okay, so one more time. 2 more times. And last time. Good. Okay, Jenny, come up for a second. Okay, so we have Jenny, who just started learning this drill. So we're going to see how it works. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, ready? Good. Again. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good. 1, 2, 3, 4. And last time. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. So off the, I'm going to go off for a second. Off the strong side, off his side that's efficient, he should move 1 step, turn, and be ready to hit. Off his weak side, he should move 2 steps, turn, and be ready to hit. All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's going to go off this side. So that means he should go 1 step and turn. No, just keep that stance and hit. Boom. Okay, one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so I'm running toward him. He's going to take 1 step back, and then he's going to zag out that way. And then zag. And then push me. All right? One more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay? Or 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to go off this side. So it takes a little bit more skill. There you go. All right. Now some guy can react fast enough because you're slower than them. So they zag off after 1 step. Okay. But in a true combat situation, both minds are engaged in trying to knock each other out. Your brain, your foot, the way your feet move, and your head do not sync up. Right? As Paul just had